Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Now, it's real time.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for watching the show this morning. And every so often you get lucky, right? And it's all based on timing. It's early March. He ain't guiding right now, and that's how it works. We're going to talk about the buy three, get one free deal from Fisherman's Marine and, of course, Yakima Bait. We've got Shane Magnuson here, owner-operator of Upper Columbia Guide Service. We've talked with Shane many times over the years about a number of different topics, but today, as a true employee representative of Yakima Bait, congratulations on that, man.
Thank you, sir, and glad to be here, as always.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It has been. Now, you mentioned when you got here, you haven't been to our new studio yet, or here at KPDX, so it's been a minute.
No, I haven't. This is great. It's easy to find, and
we love it. We absolutely love it. Now, before we get into this, I got to ask him, how you been? What have you been up to? Show season just got done. First year with Yakima Bait officially. Have they had you running around? What's been going on with you?
You know, we're in Yakima Bait tackling projects. That's been fantastic, and a lot of good stuff going on there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting my feet wet, still learning it, of course, and doing the show season. Show season was a long one.
Yeah.
Did 4 out of 5 weeks on shows.
Wow.
And just busy, running all over, trying to take care of everybody like Fisherman's Marine.
Yeah. Any steelhead fishing this year?
No.
I asked that already knowing the answer. I just wanted to rub it in a little.
Yeah, he's trying to make me cry. But no steelhead fishing this winter, unfortunately, but
all right.
It's all good.
Now, you mentioned you've been there since January.
Yep,
is that
2
right?
months.
You are not new to Yakima. You've been one of their pro staffers for a very long time. How long were you a pro staffer, and how did this kind of happen where you became part of the team?
You know, I've been with Yakima Bait as pro staff for 15, 16 years now,
right.
And I've seen the progression of a lot of things, but one of my passions has always been helping with lure design and development and getting new things hopefully to the market.
Sure.
And, you know, so there's a lot of projects they've had in there, and hopefully can come in and pick up some of that slack. It's kind of, you know, a progression with the company.
Well, I can tell you that if there's anything that you're working on, we know that it's going to help us as just the everyday angler to be more successful. So good luck and have fun with it, man. I hope that you do.
Thanks.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of his stuff he's working on now. Anything you can give up? Any secret insider?
I knew you were going to put me against the wall.
Anything? Don't get in trouble.
No, I'm not going to get in trouble, but yeah, there's some stuff out there.
Okay, good. I always have to ask it. You never know. You might get that little tidbit, right? Because when we're talking about the buy three, get one free deal, again, from Yakima Bait and Fisherman's Marine, typically we're talking about products that have been around for a while. When this all started over a decade ago with Buzz Ramsey coming up with this idea, it was to make sure people understood when the spring Chinook season was not in full swing yet to go get the gear you need, right? You're talking about spin-in fish, excuse me. Also, see, I blew that one, dang it. Fish Flash and Spin and Glow. Out of those 3 products, if there was one of the 3, right now, they're all something that we all use right now. Spin Fish, I know that is dear to your heart. There's no question that Fish Flash is responsible for catching as many or more fish than anything else that's out there. And of course, Spin and Glow probably outdoes all of them combined in how many fish are caught each year.
For years.
But out of those 3 that are on this buy 3, get 1 free deal, what's one of them that you would really focus on to be like, hey, get this stuff now before it gets into full swing?
You know, honestly, the Spin and Glows.
Okay.
I mean, those fly out of there so fast.
It's a crazy thing.
Plunking for springers is effective. It is very effective.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of those go away in a hurry, and then follow right behind spinfish, because not only are we plunking spinfish now, but we're starting to learn spinfish fish pretty good behind these Fish Flashes.
Oh, absolutely. So, the larger sizes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, you know, those 2, get them.
Yeah, and there's definitely colors that seem to be, I've talked about it for a long time. Color for me is a very important thing, but it's not my first thing that, you know, really sets me off, right? But I'm maybe an outlier compared to a lot of folks that are out there. There's all those colors are available currently. Any new colors that people might want to go, hey, get these before they go, or just the old favorites that you want to kind of focus on?
You know, there's the old favorites that we're focusing on with the greens and different things, but I know Fisherman's Marine has been getting in some batches of customs.
Yeah, they have been.
There's some pretty cool colors in there. One that's called Aquaman. And,
Aquaman.
And it's kind of a blue and green, and it is a Springer color if I ever saw one. So.
All right, now you mentioned green, and I say it this way because, again, I've watched him just, I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? And it's, again, he's pro, I ain't. Okay, it's that simple, I can admit that. Green, big color for you for springers? I mean, is that like one of your go-to? Is that your go-to color when you're talking about a bait like that?
You know, green, it gets back to that turbidity stuff.
Sure.
You know, you start getting into that dirtier water, dyeing your bait green, running more lures that have a lot more chartreuse or the metallic, you know, kind of fickle pickle look to it.
Sure.
You know,
old school. Yeah.
Old school. Yeah. Pops out in that water.
Yeah.
You know, gets those fish's attention.
All right, there's a reason why fickle pickle, you saw me just, I remember back when they first opened the Columbia back up for springers 100 years ago now, I had Eva go over to Fisherman's and buy every fickle pickle K15 that they had. On her own. She goes in and goes, I need all your fickle pickle K15. It's a funny story, but it is certainly a thing. You got to pay attention to those, and this is how you can take advantage of that just because they're going to be there, right? If there's ever a time where they are stocked up on everything, it's before it gets into full swing. So again, spinning fish, as well as the spinning glow, and the fish splash. Now, when I handed you that one, there's a reason why I keep that one in here. I've got a number of those. It's one of my favorite colors. You mentioned the same thing. Is that because the contrast? I mean, you can't have more contrast than pink and chartreuse, but there's a lot of different other combos out there.
Absolutely. It's the contrast thing. You know, those fish, they're on the move. You're trying to get their attention, and getting that flash between chartreuse and pink, which both stand out in that water, is the key in this game. Is getting them, and that flash, that strobe light, comes off this.
And I think in our upcoming segments, we've got 2 more to spin with Shane. We're going to talk nothing but springers. There's a couple of places, right, up and down the Columbia from the mouth to Bonneville that are very specific, right? How you fish them, how you target the early spring Chinook in particular. You mentioned that I asked this specifically, it was the 4th or 5th. It closes the 4th of April.
I think that Friday.
Okay,
Friday.
It's not a Sunday. Okay, so they're gonna close it on a Friday, which I guess kind of makes sense so that they don't go over. They're being a little bit cautious there. But there's reasons why those sections fish differently than other areas. A lot of it's pulling a fish splash and a herring. But there's more things that you can pull behind a fish splash, and maybe even other ways that you can go after them with different color and different sizes of those things.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, we're going to have Shane Magnuson from Yakima Bait. We're going to talk nothing but springers. If you have questions for him, call us up on that viewer hotline. We'd love to relay that to Shane to see if we can get that answered for you. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Chevy Silverado and the impressive new Turbo Max engine. Flex your muscle with the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. Official truck of Outdoor GPS.